This is our oral activity. We are going to talk about weddings around the world. We are group number 2, and my name is Sonia Nicole Araujo, and I'm going to start. An interesting wedding tradition. The traditional Japanese wedding is the Shinto wedding, where the bride and groom meet only with the close family and a priest in a sanctuary. When the priest offers prayers to the god, the couple is purified and prayers are dedicated to each other. Finally, they share 3 glasses of a shake called Sang Kuro. An unusual wedding tradition. The first part of the wedding takes place during the morning where the bride wears a white kimono and this shows submission to the new family. This kimono is called shiromuko. The bride wears something called wataboshi. This one is shaped like a hood, and underneath she wears like an accessory made up of a wing and cloth called tsunokakushi. When she uses, it means that she is hiding harm. This symbolizes that a woman hides her selfishness, jealousies, to show herself pure and gentle to the husband. Afterwards, when this is over, the woman has to change her clothes and wear another kimono that is usually red, black, and gold, called iroshi cake.
Okay, I'm Stefano Morán, and I'm going to talk about the most popular location for wedding ceremonies. So, if you have to choose a place, most of Japanese women would like to get married in Tokyo Temple. But still, any temple is the right one to get married at nowadays. In this temple, you is where the bride and the groom meet only with the close family and a little bit of friends. The priest, like the matchmaker, the priest offers prayers to the gods, and the couple is purified. And prayers are dedicated to each other, some words, groom and bride. Finally, they share 3 glasses of sake, as my partner says, called Sansa Kudo. Next one, please. Okay, a particular time of year when it's best to get married. Traditional Japanese in the past are usually celebrated on November 11 because they think that it's a number to brings good luck. But in nowadays, it has been neglecting as men wear kimono. And these days, you you can marry it in whatever you want, wherever you want, because there's no problem nowadays. Another thing is that men's doesn't use kimono, that is the Japanese costume for men, and it has and they become to become sorry they began to wear a normal uh, sweet Western costume, as I can say, and that's all for me.
So I'm in José Jibaja, and I'm going to talk about what are the wedding reception like in this culture. So, and in the reception is the bride and groom usually change their clothes even more than once. The bride will wear a red and white kimono. Also, even the groom will wear a gray kimono. The reception of Japanese wedding is usually governed by certain parents that are prepared a magnificent entrance of the bride and groom. The both members are the new marriage introduce the partners in society, followed by the huge dinner, a speech by some guests, and finally last speech. This time for a couple where they thank everyone for being present. Pass, please. Okay, the second, what would be an appropriate or inappropriate gift in Japan? So, an inappropriate gift at weddings in Japan are here comes Sana Japanese. It becomes sadness and death, so it's not good to give. Another example to inappropriate gift is a green tea. Signs these are only when a person dies and brings negativity. An appropriate gift is to couple an amount of money that is thought to bring more prosperity and is welcome way to give thanks for the wedding invitation.
Okay, my name is Melanie and I'm gonna talk about the traditional dishes. In Japan, where the ceremony is sophisticated, in the weddings the feast usually begins with a light appetizer called sashisuke, which is accompanied by a ceremonial cup of sake or local liquor. In this ritual, when the groom and the bride share sake sitting at the table, they take a sip at the same time, being careful to place the vessel on the table. This is done with the intention that one will not die before the other. After the sashimi is served, the preparation of futamono or wanmono, a clear soup with fish and vegetables served in a bowl with a lid. Finally, the chef who's in charge of making the dishes to the perfection perform takiwase in vegetables set with fish, seafood, meat, or tofu. And small dishes are sometimes provided to clean the palate, such as usakana, who is a vinegar. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you, teacher.